before the ghetto was liquidated in year 42, the 42. Armon Göth was sent here as a commander to build a camp, a working camp, concentration camp here in Płaszów. Probably you've heard that name if you watched the Schindler's List. So Armon Göth was sent here. He was the commander of that camp, and actually people from the ghetto were working over there to build the camp. Right now it's a memorial park, so you can also visit it. Yes, and when Armon Göth decided that I am nearly done with the concentration camp in Płaszów, he thought, okay, this is the time we can actually liquidate the ghetto because we don't need it anymore. Yes, so the troops entered ghetto for 13th and 14th of March. The 43 years, so nearly after 2 years, yes, when the ghetto was established, and the ghetto was liquidated. What did it mean for the Jews? So the Jews that they had a job were rescued. Yes, they were moved. Actually, they had to walk on foot to Płaszów, which is 2.5 kilometers from here, and the rest. Where there were even special examinations when they were checking how fit they are, and the rest was either killed on the spot or transported to Auschwitz. So that time not to Bełżec, because Bełżec didn't exist. Yes, that time the Nazis started to close some of the camps just to hide the traces. Yes, so they started to do that. So the Schindlers, so to say, Schindler's Jews that were employed here, they were also moved to Płaszów, and it's really hard for us now when we there's a car coming. When we know when we know that how bad conditions there were in ghetto, it's really hard to imagine that in that camp in Płaszów the conditions were even worse. Yes, they were calling it actually hell. Yes, Płaszów camp, and one of the lady commented it when we got there for the first time. The first impression was cemetery. Why? Because it's really I'm lacking the words to describe it, but they built that camp on 2 Jewish cemeteries, old and new cemetery of the Jewish community of Podgórze. So they literally destroyed the tombs, and they took some of the tombstones to pave the ways in that camp in Płaszów. So actually what people had to do were walking or sometimes on the graves of people that they knew, or the family members. Yeah, so it was really cruel for them. And Oskar Schindler wanted to take them out from that hell. And here you have to know something that it's kind of like let's say enigmatic. We don't know what was exact the relationship between Oskar Schindler and Armon Göth. Definitely they both liked alcohol, and they both liked drinking it, and they used to drink it together. And Oskar Schindler used that kind of friendship, yes, and he said to him, listen, my Jews, they have to walk every day this nearly 3 kilometers, and they are coming here and they are tired, they're exhausted. So maybe let me build a sub camp, then that they can stay here and work close to the factory. And he agreed. And the sub camp was exactly where you can see that building, the new buildings here, and that also this little house over here was like the house of the guards. So well, it was not a paradise. It was not perfect here, of course, because it was a sub camp. It still like belonged to the Płaszów camp, but it was better. Yes, definitely better than over there. And they were not the only the Schindler's Jews, but also some Jews that were working in the nearby factories. So that was the really first like a big support and help.